What up, everybody? It's your man, MrMelvinnTV, coming back to you with another one. Just want to say real quick, anyone probably encountered this in life, whether you're male or female, then you was in a relationship. And what happened the day the person you were in a relationship with lost control over you? And what I mean by that is this. I don't know if you ever been in a controlling relationship to where someone had to control you. Like I said, whether you're male or female, you might have been in a relationship with a guy who was very controlling and domineering and kept you away from your friends and family and stuff like that. Or guys, you may have been in a relationship with a woman who was very domineering, who was very overbearing, always blaming you for stuff and controlling how you come and go and who you hang out with and blah, 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 right? And something happened in your life to where, I don't know, let's say you got a promotion at a job and you start making more money than them. Or let's say you didn't have a car, all of a sudden now you got a car and you was using their car, but now you got your own car. They can't really control how you come and go no more. And this is how crazy it gets when people lose their control over you. They start losing their mind. It's the craziest thing in the world. When people can't control you anymore, because for some reason they love to be in control. I'm gonna give you guys a story. I always have a story with these videos, man, about my own personal life. When I was living in Seattle as a young man, when I first moved up there, and I was dating someone, and she was a little older than me. And keep in mind, when I first moved up there, I caught the bus everywhere, which was an advantage of me when I finally got a car, because I learned Seattle really well just by catching the bus. Seattle, Bellevue, Eastside, Tacoma, all that, because the bus out there goes everywhere. Anyway, I was with this woman and I used to always use her car, to go places. If I wanted to go out or hang out with my friends or just whatever, I had to use her car because I didn't have a car at that time. As a young man living in Seattle, I caught the bus. Then Uber and Lyft wasn't a thing yet. So, make a long story short, one day I was going by a dealership and I was with one of the homies. And I said, man, go by that dealership right quick. I had a little money in the bank, a little money in my pocket or whatever. And I said, let me go over here and try to see if I can get me something. So I went over there to the dealership. It was in Auburn, Washington. I forgot the name of the dealership. Anyway, I went in there, man. My credit was good enough to get a car. And I had like $2,500 down. So I rode out of there with a little Honda. It was a little Honda, I had a little Honda Accord. What was it, 99 Honda Accord? This is when the year was, way back then. Because I was with her from like mid-90s to like the late 90s. Anyway, dude, I pulled up in that car. First thing she said, like, who car are you driving? I said, man, it's my car. I just got it from the dealership in Auburn. And the look on her face, man, was just crazy. It was like, how dare you go get a car without consulting me and things like that. We could have used that money for something else. I'm like, I needed a car. I have to go to work too. I'm thinking like me getting a car would be more easier for her because she ain't got to, come pick me up from work in the evenings and all that. She can go back and forth how she wants to in her own car. But by me getting that car, it's just, like I said, the look on her face is just crazy, man. It was priceless. It was like a letdown in a sense. Like, damn, he got a car now. So I can't control how he come and go no more. And that was unfortunate. And I'm here to tell you, a little bit after I got that car, dude, our relationship ended probably like a month later. It's not that I started moving different. I was doing the same exact things. I was still hanging with the same people, went to the same places. If I went out or whatever, I invited her to go first. Hey, I'm going out. You want to go? She always say no. All right, shit, I'm going. So when I got the car, I didn't change my lifestyle, how I was living. It's just that when I got the car, she lost her control. So after she lost her control, pretty much the relationship was over. It made me think like, damn, was she really with me for me, or she was just with me to control a nigga? I mean, I don't know. I know I was a young man back then. I was in my early to mid 20s, somewhere in there. But I just shared that story with you guys just to say, sometimes people, when they don't have control over you anymore, they freak out. Like I said earlier, if you get a promotion on your job, let's say you've been the $40,000 man or the $40,000 woman or the $35,000 man or woman, and you can never get that good promotion to get that good job. Now, all of a sudden, you got the promotion, you get a good job, or you go and somehow your career gets elevated, God bless you with this opportunity. Now you went from the $40,000 man or the $40,000 woman, now you the $70,000 man or the $80,000 woman. People who want to control you, that's going to be an issue for them. Because number one, you probably out earn them now. And number two, they're insecure that you're going to potentially leave them because you make more money now. And that may have not been the case. I don't understand now how people get that insecurity. Like with someone I'm with, and they get a promotion or they come up somehow or get a new car or just a new whatever, or just a new lot on life, just whatever you want to change your life around, I'd be the first one to stand up and applaud for them. I'd be happy for them. I don't be sitting there hating on nobody like that. Hell, that's your blessing. I'm not gonna hate on your blessing just because you're my woman or whatever, or you're, whatever, or vice versa, that you hating on your man's blessing. That's not right. So when people lose their control over you, they start bugging out. And like my situation, that shit ended like a month after I got that car. Like I said, I wasn't moving no different. I was doing the same shit. Anyway, it's your boy, MrMelvinnTV, man. I'm coming back with another one. Be sure to hit that like, share, and subscribe, man. Help your boy build the channel up. And I'll holler back till next time. Deuces.